Delegate Dwight Jones is no stranger to Virginia politics. He's served as delegate since 1994.
Now he has his sights set on the mayor's office at City Hall of Richmond. Delegate Jones joins us this morning on the couch to talk about what he sees for the future of Richmond. Good to see you, Mr. Jones.
Well, good to be with you again.
Good morning.
Oh, very well. All right, so you've been busy. I mean, you threw the hat into the ring. Tell us why.
Well, I threw my hat in the ring because I'm passionate about Richmond. I love this city, and I want to see the city go forward, and I believe that we can do better than we're doing.
How do you think it would be different from what you've been doing as delegate? What are you looking forward to? And obviously when you get in there, there'll be surprises and challenges. But
well, as a delegate, I'm one of 140. There are 40 senators and 100 delegates. As mayor, the buck will stop with me. And so I'll get the opportunity to see some things happen immediately. And I think that that'll be a good thing. You know, I've been in Richmond for a long time, served as chairman of the school board, executive committee of Richmond Renaissance. And I'm really passionate about Richmond, and I think that we're kind of stuck in neutral. We have wonderful potential, the river, the new businesses, the gentrification, but there's some things we got to take care of if we're going to go forward.
What are some of the things that you think the city has sort of gone down the wrong path, and what have we done right, and what do you want to see make it better?
Well, I mean, I think we've done a lot of things right, and I don't want to be a prophet of doom. I mean, Richmond's a great place, and that's why I'm so passionate about it. But I also believe that we're at a defining moment, an opportunity that only presents itself every so often, and we've either got to stay where we are or go forward. And so I think it's important for us to look at strengthening our schools, particularly our middle schools, and I think that we have to look at more creative ways of making them better. We got to fix education. I mean, education is something that has to be fixed. We've got to bring back fiscal responsibility to city government. Nobody can deny that we're in kind of a quagmire, and somebody's got to stand up and straighten out that mess. I want to see health care for everybody. I'd love to see a wonderful pediatric hospital in Richmond, not outside of Richmond, but in Richmond. And I'd love to see our neighborhoods, not just downtown, be great, but we have some wonderful neighborhoods in Richmond, and I'd love to see those neighborhoods grow and prosper. And then the economy is an issue for us. And so we've got to pay special attention to the working class and the poor and provide an opportunity for them also to be proud to be Richmonders.
And you mentioned fiscal responsibility. We were just talking on the news this morning about City Council's report that whole botched move of the school board out of City Hall cost close to $1 million.
Wow.
How do you move forward if you're mayor to get, I mean, it's no secret that City Council and the mayor have done a bit of this,
right,
and then there's money here and money there, and who's wasting, and how does somebody step in and try and make that go a little more smoothly?
My strength is collaborative leadership. I have the ability to work with people, not push people, stick pins in their eyes, but to say, come on, let's get this done. And I believe that somebody from the outside, somebody who's not been involved in council or in the administration, needs to come in and say, you know, come on, guys, let's get this done for the team.
So you think the adversarial roles that people have played down there at City Hall is just not doing the city any good?
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, we can't go forward like that. Richmond has got to become the engine of the region rather than the caboose. And if we miss this opportunity, we're going to find ourselves following and never leading. And so it's important for us to straighten out the mess and bring people together. I frankly believe that we have a good city council, good school board. We have enough money to do what needs to be done if it's spent correctly and not wasted. And I believe that if somebody can just come and be the cheerleader, you know, be the visionary leader that Richmond needs, I think we can get the job done. And I believe that we can be a Tier 1 city, if not a Tier 1 city, at least a Tier 2 city.
Does it take a long time to make those things happen? I mean, is it something you can do within a term in office, or you got to get in there and stick around a while?
I think that you have to put in place, put in motion. For instance, the things that are going on now are things that have been in motion for years. The courthouse, we've been working on the courthouse for at least a decade. All of the improvements on Broad Street have been in the works for a long, long time. And so you put things in motion, and it does take a long time for them to happen. But I don't necessarily need to cut the ribbon to feel that I've made a contribution. If I know that it's going to happen, then it's good.
Mr. Jones, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, good to see
appreciate it.
you.
Thanks for letting me come, and I hope it won't be the last time.
No,
That's right.
probably not. You'll be back.
You'll be back in just a couple weeks, so if the viewers have questions they want us to address next time, send us an email.
I'd love to talk to them.
All right,
All
great.
right.
Thanks.
Thank you, Delegate. Appreciate it. All right, right now, here's a look at what is making headlines across Virginia and the world.
We have some breaking news this morning. Police in